Hi guys, Carrie from Luxembourg. Welcome to my channel. I've got 3 journals to show you today, and these are journals that I showed in a previous video. I had shown the covers. These were covers that I got sort of at a flea market kind of shop, or they were selling them off cheaply. And I'd had them on my niggle-me-silly pile for quite a while with a signature nearly finished and just never did anything with them. So this is part of my 100-day challenge, or my 100-day project. And they're finished and ready to go to market. I'm going to a creative market and music festival tomorrow. And these puppies will be going with me. And so I wanted them finished, but also because it's part of my 100-day project. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm already past day 75. We're just past day 75. It should be day 77 for me, or 7. No, it's actually 78. So yeah, it's feeling the crunch now. Only just over 20 days left to finish off everything, but these are done. So I'll give you a quick flip through. I just put this in here so I remember for tomorrow how many pages. There's about between 22 and 28 pages in each one. They're all quite similar, but still different. So on the cover, I've got this flip with some journaling cards, some tags in there. Let's see if you're properly in focus. There we go. That's a little bit better. Let me move these ones out of the way. There's no shadow. Yeah, I can move over just a little. Well, I'll just leave it here. So, yeah, like I said, there's ephemera and journaling cards in the side pockets and also in here. There we go. And bingo card. And they're all backed digitally, because I didn't want to add too much bulk to these. So the structure is from my Porch Prints, and this one I backed with one of Rachel's digitals, the French Chateau. And I also added some of the French Chateau on this pocket too. There we go. And then on the inside, I've got just a pocket here with a couple of bits of ephemera and a journaling card. This opens up and it flips open. And in there I've got Tim Holtz tag. Just leave it there. And then some vintage papers. This is a Luxembourgish music songbook. And this is Rachel images. A lot of it's Rachel or Artymaze. This is Junk with Steph. Vintage book page. And this is Artymaze. This as well. This is one from her blue backing, her background papers. And this is her dragonfly kit, I think. Some vintage botanical pages, and that's Rachel. And this is Tim Holtz. Oh, this is what I needed to do, because there are some pockets that I haven't filled. I was going to do go through them just to see what I need to put in them, and I thought, well, I'll turn on the camera and at the same time do a flip through. That way I've done everything in one go. So we got just some layering here with bits and bobs. This label is Graphics Fairy, I believe. Some vintage crinkly paper, some tea dyed or coffee dyed. Bird book, RoxyCreations. This is Gayle Agostinelli. A lot of these ones are from Gayle Agostinelli, I think. I'm not sure about that one. This flips open. Oh yeah, another couple of tags in there I need to put in, or journaling cards. And then I've got some, there I do have something. And And then there's my stamp. Oh, I love my stamps. That's from Lorna Taylormadejournals. That's the center. Just got a little bit of bling down here. And then I've got a Tim Holtz card in this tuck spot. So these are quite plain journals. I mean, there's not a lot. This is from Took's Craft Table, I think, the tag. Yeah, there's not a lot in them. I wanted to keep them simple because obviously when I go to a market, I have to cater to all kinds of tastes and price categories as well. So yeah, obviously the more you put in a journal, the more work, obviously the more expensive they get. I think this is from Artymaze as well, this little girl here, the image. It's Rachel, Artymaze. So that's that one, there's a pocket there. Now I'll go through this whole thing again and I'll know. And there's just some ephemera in here, and this one too. There is a big pocket at the back there, but I didn't bother filling that with anything. And I think this postcard is stamper, yeah. Okay, so that's that one. Now the closure, what I did is I have this chiffon and then I just put a vintage button. I don't know if that one's vintage actually, but I found it at a flea market, and just wrap that around, and that keeps that nice and tight. So now the next one. This button is a vintage button, and since it's not as big as the other one, I just put a tiny little tie in there to keep it together. Similar construction, yeah, similar flip out here, just with different Rachel papers on the background. And otherwise everything's the same. And then in this pocket, just got a postcard and a Tracie tag. And then some Tim Holtz, and that's also a Tracie tag. This is also a Tracie tag. I can't remember the kit, but these are cute because they're super thin. And I just embellished them with some labels that are Tracie's as well. Some collage there. The actual digitals are probably the same, whether they're Rachel or Artymaze. And vintage book pages. Oh, this one is, oh my goodness, it's been a long time since I've seen this one. I'll think about who it's from, try and remember. Another stamp from Lorna. And then there's a big pocket here with a bit of ephemera in there. And just some collaging. There's some rag paper there. That's the German rag paper. That flips out. There's a tag. This is from Artymaze's French label kit. And the tag itself, I think, is from also from Took. And this is the middle. And I just put some little tags on the signature there. This page is actually from Nik the Booksmith. This flips open. Oh, I've got this, actually filled this one. So, and I've got a little tag in this one. That is a Rachel tag topped with Tim Holtz butterfly. Oh, I can't think of the name of this creator. She's an English one. Starts with something with a T. And a little postcard in there. And some ephemera there. That's also a Took tag, and I think the bird is, it's either Artymaze. I think it's Artymaze. And then a little number tag label there. And then in this pocket there's a couple of bits of ephemera, some collaging, and another one of the skinny tags from Tracie. I think that's, I can't remember who this is from, or it could be Tracie as well. And then there's a journaling card here. And in the back pocket, also Tim Holtz tag, another tag here, and a bit of ephemera there on newsprint. That's that one. And then we have the blue one there as well, vintage button. This one's got the blue chiffon on it. Oh, I just bumped you, sorry about that. And then, yeah, I've got some tags. This one opens up the other way because I messed up. This is a Michelle Mooney tag, Paper Addiction. And then this one has got different Rachel papers on these pockets, but all the ephemera is otherwise the same. So I don't need to go through that. And then we've got some more Tim Holtz papers. And there's another Michelle Mooney tag. I love her tags. I love her paper in general. This is just a very plain tag in here. Okay. If I'm going too quick, I'm sorry. This is some Dutch rag paper. Yeah, that's Dutch. And I just picked that up not too long ago. I was in Holland dropping my daughter off at university. And I went to a market there. And this is French rag paper. This I've had for a while. I picked it up just in France over the border. When I went to, I have a guy that I go to there, and he's always got a lot. I'm trying to figure out who this is. It's going to get on my nerves. When I find out, I'll list all of the kits down below in the description box. All the kits that I used. Just some layering on this tag here, and that's a Tim Holtz flower. And in this one, this is a top-loading pocket with a collaged card. I think it's plain on the back. Yeah, it's plain on the back, and just lots of collaging here throughout. This pocket here, this is a Medieval Mirage pocket. And this, this background paper, I can't remember if it's Artymaze or from her wallpaper kit. There's some Medieval Mirage there. And some vintage paper. This flips out. Got some ephemera in there. A couple of postcards. And just some vintage ledger there. And in this one we just have a tag. This one, I got this in Happy Mail quite a long time ago, and I think it's from Henriette van Merlo from Holland, from the Netherlands, I believe. And there's another Michelle Mooney tag and a bit of ephemera in there in this embossed pocket. Zoe Toefield, that's who that is from. Finally thought about it. Zoe Toefield, that's one of her digitals. And this one is vintage 717, Vintage Studio 717. This one is. There's another stamp that I got from Lorna at Taylormadejournals. This is also Vintage Studio. It's Artymaze. Vintage book page. This is vintage paper. And then we've got the last page and just some postcards and some ephemera in there. And in the back, that's also Stamperia or Stamperia. It depends on where you're from, I think. Just some journaling cards in there. And that's that. So those are those three. So I'm quite happy that they're finished for tomorrow. Ready to go. I just have to fill the one with some more ephemera and some tags, and then they'll be ready to get packed up for tomorrow. Now, I've got another journal that I'm going to do a flip through of, but I'm going to do it separately because it is a bit chunkier and a bit bigger as well. And then after that, I will do another video, but I'll talk about that in the next video. Anyway, I hope you can join me. I hope you're all doing well, and I'm looking forward to the weekend, and I hope you are too. And well, if you don't drop by again to see the videos, well, have a lovely weekend and take care of yourselves, guys. Bye.